Hi, welcome to AFTV. I've got Talia with me. We've just beaten Porto 4-2 in penalties. We've knocked them out and we're going through to the Champions League quarterfinals. It feels great, right?
Oh, it feels so good.
Relieved?
Completely.
Do we make hard work of it though, Talia? Because I keep saying to everyone, Porto was not, listen, Champions League opposition, they got experience. They're always going to be difficult. It's not the Premier League. It's not what we've been seeing. But you'd expect when it comes to the Emirates, we probably should have won it a bit more comfortably than what we saw today.
Yeah, we should have 100% won it more comfortably. We definitely, I can't imagine there was a single Arsenal fan on the planet that wasn't shaking at some point. I know I started off really kind of calm at the beginning of the game, but as it continued to go on, I did start to, I got nervous, but I still had the belief that we were going to do it.
Do you think Arsenal to come away from that and take, they will always take positives from it, but you know, it's a benefit to them that going forward, they had the experience of having such a difficult team and getting through the last minute over on penalties? Or is it a bit of a confidence knock because they made such hard work of it?
No, I don't think it's confidence knock. I think it's going to actually just elevate them and keep pushing them towards with the league and with the Champions League as well. So.
David Raya in goal today. I think he had a really good game, saved 2 of the penalties as well. Basically won the penalties for us. Been impressed with him because I'm bringing this up because obviously Ramsdale contrasted this the last game against Brentford. So having David Raya come in, and Frankie mentioned, doesn't have a good goal save ratio when it comes to penalties, but today he really shone.
Oh, 100%. He made some great saves, but he has been making some pretty good ones recently. And then also to be able to save 2 penalties.
It's a big achievement, massive.
Not everyone can do that. So no, I mean, he'd be up there with probably one of the man of the match today.
100%. What was going through your mind while the penalties were being taken? Because we stood up. I mean, I've already seen, I knew it was going to go online. When Laurie decided to say, let's do this, I said, this is a bad idea. But luckily we won. It was been a complete disaster for us, all standing there like we was going to take a penalty. But what was going through your head when you were stood there watching Arsenal step up?
Hey, we also all cheered for the second goal that then didn't actually count. So you have to take the humiliation sometimes and just take it on the chin. I was nervous. Of course, I think anytime you watch penalties, you're nervous. But again, I had the belief in Arsenal. But this is the belief I've had in Arsenal this whole season. And I don't think I said it on the show. I'm not sure if I said it earlier when we were in the studio, that obviously we weren't in, obviously last season when we were in the Premier League, it was a similar position. I know this was obviously Champions League tonight, but we were at a stage where we were winning and then obviously it fell from us. Yes, we're the same team, but we're a year away. We're a year kind of ahead of that. We're the same team, but we're different people at the same time. It's like human beings. You're the same person you were last year, but you're also a different person. And you can see that in the team. They're the same team, but there is difference in them. Yeah,
a lot of growth in this team. You see a lot of maturity as well. And I was nervous, of course. I mean, penalties was the last thing I wanted, but we got it over the line, builds a bit more confidence in case we go into penalties again going forward. I feel a little bit more confident. But let me ask you this, Champions League or Premier League? You've heard me ask everyone, what do you take?
Champions League.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it because we haven't got it?
Yeah, and I just think, I mean, it's the greatest one, really. It's the greatest cup to get, and I think Champions League. I saw somewhere recently, someone said, but if Arsenal, it was talking about Arsenal, it said that if they win the Champions League, but then they don't win the Premier League, well, then they're not the greatest team in Europe because they didn't then win their own league.
It's never been that.
But I think I saw someone say that, but I was like, I don't agree with that because I think you can still win the Champions League, and it doesn't necessarily mean anything else about the other leagues. If you win the Champions League, that's fantastic.
Yeah, it's massive. And on top of that, when we've beaten Liverpool, we've beaten City. I mean, as long as we're still in around the title charge, if we don't win it but win the Champions League, we're the best team.
Hey, look at that. We're going into a break and we're top of the league and we're now through to the next round of the Champions League. How blissful is that?
You go and enjoy your international break as much as I will. Thank you, Talia.